Welcome back. I'm here with Championship correspondent Pascal Lemaire to talk about the East Midlands derby between Derby County and Nottingham Forest. Out the home side, Pascal, back in the automatic promotion places now.
Yeah, they played Saturday lunchtime last week as well, and it was another big game as they took on Ipswich Town. It was second versus third, and they managed to get above Ipswich with a 1-0 win. Now level on points with Bournemouth at the top of the table because they were beaten by Norwich. And I think the win over Ipswich, it could have gone either way really. It was a bit of a scrappy game. The pitch at Portman Road didn't play its part at all. It was it could have been easily a 0-0 draw, but there was one mistake at the back from Tommy Smith, and Chris Martin nipped in, stuck it away. That was his 15th goal of the season. Obviously, they did have John Eustace sent off at the end of the game, so he'll now miss this one. And to be honest, I think he could have been sent off a lot earlier. There was a challenge at the end of the first half when he'd already been booked where he could have maybe got sent off. So they got away with that one. There was a penalty appeal as well. So, maybe they rode their luck a bit, but, you need to do that if you're going to be. You need a bit of luck at the top of the table, don't you? So, decent win for them. Obviously, I say level on points with Bournemouth now. And I think Steve McLaren has been busy in the transfer market as well. They haven't completed the signing of Stephen Warnock yet, but it looks like they will do. He's a good addition at left back, a good backup left back. There's a few other players they've been looking at as well. So, obviously, right at the top of the table, and they're willing to spend money as well.
Yeah, Forest, they're a team who were at the top of the table as well towards the start of the season, but they've slid down it now, and Pearce is really under a bit of pressure now.
Huge pressure. I think a lot of people expect him to be the next Championship manager to be sacked. I think on average this season, there's been a Championship manager sacked every 10 days, which is an incredible stat, and I think Pearce could be next if they keep going the way they are. It's 4 defeats in a row now, and last time out home to Sheffield Wednesday, a 2-0 defeat, and I think Sheffield Wednesday, they're doing well now. They're now above Forest in the playoff race, but I think it was a game that Pearce would have fancied winning because Wednesday, they don't score many goals, but they managed to get 2 at the City ground, and Forest, obviously, it's going completely wrong for them. They lost in the FA Cup to Rochdale as well. They're now in the bottom half of the table. And, when they played Derby earlier on in the season, they drew 1-1 with Derby and they were top of the table for that game. So how things have changed is just amazing. Obviously, 2 wins since mid-September. It's so disappointing for them. And, it's just such a drastic turnaround. It really is.
Do you give them any chance of ending that poor run?
I don't. I think Derby, they've won 4 in a row now. And they'll take good memories from this fixture last season. They won 5-0 at home to their big rivals last season. So I think they're going to get another big win here, 3-1.
Portsmouth going for a 3-1 win for Derby.